And good morning. You're on the air with the United Country Boyz. We had to do a little technical stuff here to get us up on Facebook, so we want to make sure that we're rolling on all of our platforms. Everything going? Is the audio working on there?
I'm on TV.
Check the audio for us there. Make sure
Looking at
all our millions can hear us.
Yeah, we have 2 viewers now.
One of them is
me.
Wow.
Well, leave yours on that way. It looks better.
There it is. 1,000, 2,000.
All right, let's turn it off. We got too much going on here.
It's moving on up.
Mm-hmm.
That one viewer could be like a whole room of people, I guess.
Theater.
Yeah. I'm sure that's what it is.
Yeah. And we're in the studio with Travis Caldwell's, Tommy Johnson, TJ.
Morning.
TJ. I never saw TJ.
I used to be called that a lot.
TJ?
Yep.
Yeah, I could see that.
We still ain't got a name for Travis.
No. It'll happen.
Slacking.
It'll happen. It's just got to come organically.
He just got to have enough time to build it.
Yeah. You'll slip up and
He'll
say
slip
something.
up, yeah.
Slip up and say
Yeah,
something.
trust me, you better watch what you say, because that'll get you.
I mean, Tommy's the only one with a cool nickname around here.
That's right.
Yeah.
Smoother than silk.
We got Fred, Brent, Hunter, and Tyler in the studios this morning. And, of course, we like to start with our Bible verse of the day, Matthew chapter 6 and verse 25. Therefore I tell you, do not be anxious about your life, what you will eat or what you will drink, nor about your body, what you will put on. Is not life more than food, and the body more than clothing? And that's our verse of the day today.
Nice.
So can we still talk about food?
Yeah. What happened?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you can still talk about food.
We're alive. ain't we?
Just don't worry about the banana pudding. You can talk about the banana pudding. You just can't worry about the banana pudding.
If somebody
Yeah.
eats your pudding, you can't worry about who ate it.
Yeah.
What happened to your mutton chops?
Heck, you can't.
And I cut them off. We just had them for the Christmas party.
Y'all dressed up pretty good there.
Mm-hmm.
You done good.
Thank you. Well, look pretty realistic.
Yeah.
You see our picture on Facebook, Travis?
I did not.
We
Why
had
don't you tell the people what y'all dressed up as?
You dress up as your favorite Christmas movie character. Let's see if Travis can figure out who we were.
Yeah, Home Alone. And, yeah.
That's it. Let's go on here and see what we got. Good morning. You're on the air with the United Country Boyz.
Yes, I'd like to put a birthday on, please.
A birthday? Oh, you go right ahead.
Diane Martin,
Mm-hmm.
and she's, she works in Lawrenceburg. She's from West Point, and she's 58.
58. All right.
Tell her to come by the office and get a T-shirt.
Absolutely. You can come by the office at Southern Tennessee Realty. We'll get you a T-shirt. for
Oh,
a
okay.
birthday.
Thank you.
No problem. All right. Thank you for calling.
You're welcome.
Just to clarify, we don't do the birthday club, but if it is your birthday, come by the office. We'll get you a cap or a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brent had a birthday yesterday.
You sure did.
Did.
Yeah. But
Did you get a T-shirt?
Do I get a T-shirt?
No T-shirt. No T-shirt. Not for employees. Customers only.
$10?
Yeah, $10.
we had my father-in-law and then another family, too, that came. They both came as Cousin Eddie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody see me do Cousin Eddie a few years ago? And,
That's what I was telling them, though, about that. I said,
listen,
we would've
boy.
seen that.
Hey, I was showing leg and everything, tried them short.
Oh, really?
Oh, it was great. I'm going to do it again. We just got to find another
Don't
camper
do
to
that. There's kids out there, Travis. Come on now.
People loved
Ain't
it.
nobody want to see that.
Loved it. And I could play it off to that big old fat cigar hanging up my mouth. It was great. It was great.
Totally in character, right?
That's,
Yeah.
that's
Did you
probably-
have your sewer line there?
I did.
Did
and
you?
I had actually, I was in the washing business and I actually had a tank rigged up inside of the camper. I had water I put hot cocoa in, so it was brown. It looked like sewage water. And I had a valve on the end of my hose, so I'd be walking, people wouldn't be expecting it. I'd crank that valve and poof, it would splash out all over the road. It was great, man. It was great.
That would be pretty good.
You say it was full?
Listen, I heard that slogan more times that night, people be like, "Oh, you know, Blake's full." Yeah, it's like it's a Christmas parade, boys. Come on, calm down a little bit. There's kids everywhere.
Oh man.
That's one of my favorite Christmas movies, though, is Christmas Vacation.
Oh, it's hilarious. I can watch it every year.
Yeah. We
More
usually do.
one-liners in that
We watch
movie.
it
Oh
50
man,
times a year. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can tell you how many times I was like, "Bend over, I'll show you." That's my favorite movie. Favorite line of that whole movie.
Yeah.
Speaking of Home Alone, have y'all seen that meme? I haven't checked it out to make sure it's true. Y'all seen that? I'll read it real quick. It
Oh
says,
yeah. I've seen that.
Kevin
before.
McAllister's grocery list in Home Alone cost $19.83. Last year, the same grocery list cost $44.40. This year, it cost a whopping $72.28. I haven't fact checked it yet, but
That
I
sounds
guarantee
right.
you it's pretty dang close.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Oh, look at old fancy man.
We're going to have to talk about
You
that.
didn't have
little
to take
coffee
the,
here.
You didn't even have to take the top off. He ruined.
This show is brought to you by Stanley today. Check them out for all
Nobody
of
talk
your
about his coffee mug.
cup needs.
He wants their money. He was.
He had it up here too.
I'll tell you that thing will keep your Diet Coke ice cold.
Oh, really?
He got Diet Coke.
I got coffee this morning, but it will eventually have Diet Coke in it.
It will. Will that not rust it out?
I don't think so.
It'll turn it hot.
No, you put ice in it. It'll keep it hot or cold. Yeah, I got to looking at those because I've been wanting one for a little while. I actually got that as an early Christmas present
Okay.
from my in-laws.
Okay, so they still like you.
I reckon, as far as I know.
All right.
But they even have like food jars, you know, like people put their food in, like it's a bigger one. They have a lot of nice products. Yeah. So check out Stanley.com. And
Is that even a thing?
Next year's sponsor.
yeah,
Does Lawson's have Stanley stuff?
I don't know. They do have a lot of tumblers and stuff at Lawson. Some really nice ones. What brand that was, I can't remember. But I looked at those as well. They didn't. I don't know if they had any of the thermoses, but the tumblers. They have a lot of tumblers at Lawson's.
Yeah.
And that just
Yeti.
goes back to, I mean, Lawson's got
Not
everything.
Yeti.
No, it's not Yeti. It's a different brand. A lot of cool looking ones, and a lot of the hydro flask at Lawson's.
But I like that one because you got a little coffee cup.
Yeah. Oh, I like my little coffee cup.
Because if you try to drink it out of a Yeti or something, it never cools off enough to drink.
I swear it gets hotter.
Oh
when you
yeah,
burn it.
it
So-
does. It'll light you
Burn
up.
the hair off your tongue.
I tell you what burned hair off my tongue last week was a manwich.
A manwich?
A manwich will burn you because you get that false
Those
perception
seasoning-
of the, yeah. I don't know what it is. I've always burnt, I can't wait till it cools. But it feels cool kind of on the front, but inside. Nobody with me? Okay, well anyway.
I tell you what I do, and
That's the first manwich I've had probably this year.
Say, I hadn't had a manwich in a while, but I do like manwiches.
yeah,
Manwich.
I tell you what I did last time, and it made it a whole lot better. I'll change your life right here. You ready?
Yeah.
Put it on a hot dog bun.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
if you put it on a regular bun, it always falls out everywhere. You put it on a hot dog bun, it keeps everything in there.
You know what else makes it better?
What?
Put you a hot dog in there and put the manwich over the hot dog.
Yeah,
we're
kind
just
of
getting
like
wild.
like a chili dog in
Yeah.
a way.
Just don't put cheese on it.
Oh, man.
You can put cheese on it.
Not on a manwich.
No. If there's a hot dog involved, you can put cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be like a chili cheese dog.
It's a pretty good hot dogs with cheese built in them. Or that was deer meat.
Yeah, I think Tyler gave you some of that.
Did you eat that? Did you like it?
Yeah, it's pretty
I've
good.
got a whole lot more.
You
of it.
couldn't
I
taste
have
the
some.
deer until once you swallowed it, then you could taste the deer.
Gotta swallow it first.
Yeah, once you swallowed it, it had the gamey taste. But other than that, it was good. I just ate it regular. If you put it on a cracker, I could really tell the difference.
I got to tell Travis and Tommy what I found in the Bible. I had told y'all yesterday.
Oh yeah.
I got to tell them. Did y'all know? And I was doing some Bible studying, and I came across this. It's pretty cool. Did y'all know that men are going to arrive in heaven 30 minutes before women?
Hold on. I've heard this. Hold on.
Whoa, no.
You heard this?
Yeah, it's
It's-
a joke. I know it's a joke.
No, this is Bible.
It's biblical.
Biblical.
can't remember what it
Men are going to arrive in heaven 30 minutes before women.
is. I just heard it like 3 days ago, and I can't freaking remember what it
Listen,
is.
Revelation chapter 8, verse 1. When the Lamb opened the seventh seal, there was silence in heaven for about half an hour.
Now we're all in trouble.
And there went all our listeners, all our wives listening.
Man, we
I'll
lost.
give you your number right quick. Phone number. For
Yeah.
that.
931-244-4174.
That's your number.
Oh, that's my number.
Wait a minute.
Took him a minute.
If you want to call
Yeah,
our,
that sounded familiar for some reason.
He said, yep.
if you want to call our complaint line, that'll be 731
Blah, 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 blah.
438
294 0248.
BR 549.
You just mess up all the dyslexic people out there. You number, yeah.
I bet people don't remember, or y'all don't remember BR 549, do you? What that is?
Yeah, that was off Star Wars.
No.
That's that little robot vacuum
You
cleaner.
know,
No idea.
BR 549. Yeah.
Hee haw.
Hee haw.
TV
show.
Seen here.
No, me neither.
No, that's way before y'all time.
Junior samples.
Yep.
Used cars.
Yep.
It's
BR 549.
Yeah,
That's the good old days.
that was back when
Back before TVs, when I
back
saw
when
that.
when the buck was still silver.
Yep.
That was back
Yeah, I
in the
never
1800s.
realized that, but that does get wacky.
Going to the picture show.
Yeah.
Yeah, flip through real fast.
Wow.
With the little thing where you flip it. That was a movies back then.
Go watch this movie with me.
Yeah, they had to take that thing off.
Quite that. Live between that.
Yeah, that was a little bit behind that. I know.
You know, I got to thinking though the other day, where our daughters that we have now, or our kids, I mean, once they get older and they realize that we were born like in the 1900s, that's gonna blow their mind.
No.
You know,
Yeah, I'm older than Google. Google was 1997. I'm 95, so I'm older than Google.
yeah. But I mean, like we talk about like Pa and them, you know, say they were old, you know, born in what was you born in 61? 61. But I mean, think about it when
Wow.
our kids get older and then they say you were born in the 1900s. That's just gonna blow their mind.
Yeah, I was in 54.
Yeah, he's in the 50s. You think I'm old?
Yeah.
Older than
Dang.
30.
Yeah.
He sat behind Jesus at school.
They made history, didn't they?
I cheated off of Jesus.
They put him history back then.
Yeah.
That was history.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Jesus, why don't we do our Bible question for the day?
Can we use the one I come up with?
Sure, you can ask
Choose
it too.
mine.
I've got one too. It's an easy one, but
No,
it's
we're
very
in mine
applicable. Ours is applicable.
No, wait a
Wow.
minute. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa,
You
whoa,
say
whoa.
that, talk about Bible.
What was that word again?
Paul's doing his.
Yeah. Put that phone away.
Here, quit
Applicable.
Applicable.
Quit using big old words like mayonnaise.
You sure you don't mean
Mayonnaise.
applicable?
He's sticking with it.
I think you're meaning.
What was the 3 gifts the wise men brought to baby Jesus?
766
9393.
9393. First one to call in with the correct answer get themselves a cap or a T-shirt,
Or
a koozie,
Or
a free market analysis. 766-9393. Be the first caller in with the correct answer. What were the 3 gifts the wise men brought to baby Jesus? Here we go. We're going to the phone lines this morning. Good morning. You're on the air with the United Country Boys. What were the 3 gifts?
Gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
Absolutely. Who do we have on the line?
Sir, I can hardly hear you.
All right. Can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And what was your name if you want to give it over the...
Jeanette Yates.
All right. Well, we appreciate you listening, and come by our office at 523 North Locust Avenue. We'll get you a cap, T-shirt, or a koozie.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. All right. Here we go. Miss Jeanette calling in there with the correct answer.
All over it.
Absolutely appreciate all of our listeners and our participants here on the United Country Boys Show.
did I tell you was it on last week when I did that? About the, it was something I seen like on Facebook or something, but the children were dressed up like firemen, doing
I
the,
saw that.
doing the scene of baby Jesus, and their mom and them was asking them, said, "Why are y'all dressed like firemen?" And they said, "When the Bible it said that the wise men come from afar, so just from afar they were still dressed."
Yeah, we got it.
But it don't.
That's good. I thought that was good.
local.
I did too.
That was
cute.
Yeah. Yeah. I can relate to that.
Me and Tommy, we like that.
Yeah,
Yep.
We got the same
pretty good.
sense of humor.
yeah. Well, I chuckled.
Okay.
I cackled.
Is that kind of
We
like
had
snap, crackle, and pop?
something like that.
Back to Rice Krispies.
Yeah.
Your crackle.
I'll
No,
be any of 'em.
we need to get over into our food section here. But I was going to say or yesterday, Sunday, we had homecoming at church, 65 years, and had a fellowship meal after the service. And that food at Double Springs,
I hate I missed that.
yeah.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, it doesn't matter what you've eaten, where you've come from. You come eat a meal at Double Springs, everybody says that's the best meal you'll
I've been to a lot of different churches, and it's
I ate a little bit.
Yeah. Brent ate two very large
Impressive,
plates.
Impressive. That ham was spot on yesterday.
Yeah.
and we always have enough food there too.
Oh, there's
Feed 2 or
more.
3
Yeah.
armies.
Everybody gets a plate and gets 2 plates to go.
The guy that smokes the ham, I mean, he goes out in wood, cuts his own hickory down, smokes it. How long did he say he smoked
He
it?
smoked that in 23 hours. He
23
said.
hours.
You talking about something good.
You just kind of throw it on your tongue and it melts.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, it was still on the bone there, and you just had some clampers there. You just clamp it just was falling apart, just falling off the bone.
I bet that'd be good today for a sandwich.
You have to be careful not to get on your forehead.
Yeah, the tongue will beat your brains out.
My wife,
Penny ears back.
What's up there, Tyler?
my wife brought some home. She said she had me some, so that's probably tonight. What I'll get is some
you-
of the ham. And she had some of her, she didn't have any dumplings left, but
that
we
all like
had
you?
the, what was the other stuff she made?
She made some
Chicken
chicken.
spaghetti. Yeah, I like that.
Hey, that's good stuff
It
too.
is. Yeah.
Yep, real good.
And
My
we
wife
had a
makes
heck of a
some.
birthday cake last night too. That cake was good. We still got some at the office.
Yeah, there is some at the office. Shout out to my mother-in-law, Catherine Taylor. She makes a mean cake.
Homemade cake.
And Tommy brought some
Got
sugar
some
cookies.
Sugar cookies.
Tea
tea
cakes.
cakes.
Yeah.
My wife made those yesterday.
I love them tea cakes.
We dipped them in your coffee. We should have brung them with us.
I never thought about that. Just here. If I'd have known Tyler was going to be
I didn't know he was
co-
bringing a
coffee,
gallon.
coffee and
Supplying
down here, we
coffee.
could've-
And then we got a guy supposed to come by this morning and talk to us about mortgages at the office. He said he's bringing donuts. I told him to bring donuts.
Yes.
We're all going to be on a sweet rush out here
I
this
don't
afternoon.
normally do that, but I guess I can bring donuts. Okay. You're allowed in.
He just said, "What do I need to bring?" I said, "Food works."
Could bring some biscuits and
take a
some
look.
Gravy and chocolate gravy, and
Well, I should have. Yeah.
we should have biscuits and
We'll,
gravy.
we'll work for food.
Yeah.
Well, he brought up donuts. He said, and I said, "Well, that's fine." But yeah, I could have. I should have went with the meat.
Should have went some biscuits and gravy and some bacon, sausage.
The next one. The next
Pancakes.
One. Yeah, we'll get.
Live and learn.
Yeah.
Live and learn.
Speaking of food, you know where I ate Saturday? Marvin's Family Restaurant in Fayetteville. And dude, you were spot on.
I'm telling you.
Oh my God.
You pick out a fat man, he can tell you where. He is.
Dude.
Hey,
And hey, my wife's a picky eater. She can't stand buffets, but by the time we left,
It's
she
not
said,
like a buffet.
my gosh, no. I mean, did you eat a roll?
Yeah.
It's the best roll I've ever eaten in my life. Normally just a roll's a roll, but no. I don't know what they put in them rolls, but they was something special.
Probably all cooked with the big
And that
L.
white stuff on them. I don't know if that's flour or
that's
what.
real. That's real grease.
They cook with lard.
Lard.
They
Yep.
cook with lard there.
Got a great salad bar too, and I love when a buffet has a good salad
How was
bar.
their ranch, though? That's how you can tell.
Dude, their ranch was homemade.
Oh, wow.
Still had bubbles in it where they whipped her up.
Bubbles.
There you go.
All the ranch connoisseurs know what the bubbles mean.
What about the bacon bits? Were they artificial or the
They
real
were
deal?
artificial. I had to stay away
Oh,
from
that's
them.
okay though.
I don't like them artificial.
I like them.
I don't mind them.
discriminate against them.
They did have sunflower seeds, and that's one of my favorite things to put on a salad.
I
sunflower
don't mind a
seeds.
few. Yeah.
What
about
barbecue?
eggs? Yeah, boiled eggs.
Eggs, yeah, regular boiled
What
eggs.
flavor barbecue seed? Was it barbecue sunflower
No,
seeds?
they wasn't barbecue. Sunflower seeds.
Ranch flavor?
Yeah. Now they got dill pickle.
What time did y'all go?
Hunter's drooling over
About
here.
1 o'clock when I got done had to go over Winchester, and I seen it on the way. I said, crap, that's where we're going to stop on the way back. But we stopped. They closed it, too, for some reason. I don't know if they was having a Christmas party or what, so we had to eat fast. I didn't get a chance to make them lose money that day, but I got a couple plates out of it.
What kind of dessert did you eat?
Dude, they had...
The cobblers.
I didn't have a cobbler. They had some kind of butter. It was just like a crescent roll soaked in butter. I mean, you can feel your heart stopping when you ate it, but it was delicious. It was delicious. But I'll be back, guaranteed.
Yeah.
It's almost worth the drive.
Yeah, those cobblers, when I got to eat there that day, they were, I mean,
What flavor did you eat, or if you can remember from that far
there was
back?
an apple cobbler and then a peach cobbler, and I ate some of both. But it was probably 80% of it was butter. That's what you got to have in a cobbler. You gotta have it.
Yeah, you gotta have butter.
You got to have that yellow looking for butter.
Yeah.
No doubt.
How
So we
far
going
is
to
that from here?
Marvin's? We going to Marvin for lunch? No, I can't. I got to go do a video on the property, so I can't go today. But
No, y'all live close enough. Y'all ever go to Fish Grill down in Anderson?
Hey, that's a good place.
It ain't but probably 15 minutes from y'all.
Yeah.
Where y'all live down there.
Tommy hits that up.
Yeah.
Is that all you can eat? Crab legs?
No, that's a different
place.
one. Yeah.
Where do you get your all you
This
where do
one
you
down
eat
in
your all you
Anderson.
eat?
Anderson,
Anderson. Yeah.
Anderson.
Oh, no.
Anderson?
No, that all the lobster that you can eat. That's down, or the crab legs. That's down in Florence.
Oh.
Yeah.
What does Anderson
Is that
have?
juicy reds? or-
Catfish. It's some kitchen.
You're talking about juicy seafood.
Yeah.
That's not all you can eat, but you get a lot in that. That's a
Is it
good
pretty
place.
good?
You dang right.
I never ate done
I
that.
did
What does the
put
place
hard-boiled
in?
eggs in it.
What does the place in Anderson's have? Is that a fish place?
It's fried shrimp, fish. I mean, they got hamburger steak in it, but they got a big old salad bar. That's what you start off with.
Yeah.
And it's got they got everything you can think of on that
Yeah.
salad bar.
It's just across the line down there.
Yeah. I mean, it really ain't but probably 15 minutes from your house right there.
Have they got oysters on the side of the bar?
No.
Good. I'll go there.
You still ain't gonna eat a salad though.
No, I ain't going to eat no salad.
My uncle, that's what he judges a salad bar. There was one place, I think it's like over in Henderson, and he all the time wants to go there because they got oysters on the salad bar.
Yeah, I'll pass.
No, I don't like oysters either.
I
But
don't do
it's-
oysters unless they're fried.
Yeah, I tried it one time, but it wasn't for me.
All the people down in Florida where I used to live eat them.
Yeah.
They would eat them, but they'd be drunk half the time. You know?
Yeah,
They'd be drinking, they'd have hot
don't-
sauce and crackers and oysters.
you don't have to drink, but it helps.
Oysters, is that what you ate at the Chinese buffet that one time?
Mm-hmm.
I remember that.
Yeah. That was
we wouldn't go
Bad
there.
experience.
it wasn't even good.
Not for you.
No.
No,
No.
that's another story for another time.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll tell y'all later.
Yeah.
Special segment.
Yeah.
That's pretty good
Anyway.
coffee you got there.
It ain't bad.
Did you make that?
Yeah, can you guess what it is? What brand is that? Let's see if you know your coffees.
I like mine a little stronger.
Ah, that's about right here. Just enough to get you woken up.
That's Folgers.
Yeah, it is Folgers.
Folgers in a cup.
I think
Are
we're
you
gonna drink
empty?
it all.
Reckon they remember that?
Oh, it's hot.
No, they don't. I remember the
Want a little more?
commercial,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't get it out of your head.
Fresh it
Yeah.
now.
but I remember the commercial.
Yeah.
Best part of
They
waking
don't give
up.
you much.
Uh-uh.
Best part of waking up.
Give you a
Folgers in
little
your
fiddle
cup.
full there.
No.
Folgers makes pretty
Ration
good.
it out.
They'll be selling that tomorrow.
Save some for your donuts this morning.
Yeah, we'll have to make some more.
I gotta have some milk. I'm going to leave here and go
I
get
don't know if
milk.
it's just coffee or what, but it's already getting hot in here again. Maybe just coffee. I'm
Y'all
doing
drinking,
that.
y'all drinking too much coffee.
Tell you the temperature.
No,
It ain't near as bad as it was last
it's
week.
30 degrees cooler than it was.
828
I was about
degrees.
dehydrated last week.
We didn't run any heat last night. We still had on air conditioning where we had to run air,
77.
and it was 50. It was around 55 in the house this morning. 55 or 54.
See, that's too cold.
That's good sleeping with it. I'm telling you though.
Yeah, it's hard to get out of hard to get out of that bed
Yeah,
though when it's 50
exactly.
degrees.
I got a fan blowing on me. Man, it was hard to get up.
Yeah, especially because I mean your house, you still got concrete floors. I bet that was bad cold, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It freeze your feet.
My wife sleeps with electric blanket on high, And I was getting against it just a little bit last night. Little heat off of it. Yeah.
Right there with
I
you.
bet the dog too. He was snuggled up.
Oh
in
yeah,
there.
the little weenie dog gets on there. I mean, you can smell him cooking.
Like a Nathan's hot dog.
Yeah. That little fella gets hot.
I had to pull up another dog last night.
I don't know, man. He come out there a night or two ago, and then he walks across when he gets up, and he just walks a few feet, and he just falls over in the bed like he's dead.
Stretching,
Or something.
yeah.
He fell over against my back, and it burnt. I mean, it was that hot. I don't know. He was 200 degrees.
Medium well.
It gives me a little bit of anxiety when you get that hot in a heating blanket. Or you wake up hot like that, because my wife sleeps with a heating blanket too. And when you first get in there, it feels good, but 5 minutes later,
Yeah, I
get
can't
that
stand
thing off
heat
of me.
blanket, no.
Which we all grew up sleeping with fans.
Oh, I gotta have a fan.
Yeah.
My fan goes off, I get up.
Yeah.
I mean, if it don't
Brent
have a
grew up
fan,
sleeping with a fan too, but he don't anymore.
Oh yeah, I have one now. It's just a little small one.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
Okay.
Got that old rattling box fan.
Yeah, boy, that's the best kind.
You
Well,
sleep
I
with a
sleep-
fan?
Sleep with one.
Yeah, well, I have for years, and my wife don't like them, but hey, I'd like for it to be so loud if somebody broke in my house, I wouldn't have a clue. I mean,
Yeah.
so I sleep good.
That's what I know. Some people use noisemakers, and it's not the same though, because I like that breeze too. It ain't just the noise. I like the breeze.
I like both. I used to have I've still got an app on my phone called Rain. That's the name of the app, and you can add like 2 or 3 sounds. I'd put a thunderstorm on, a little bit of wind blowing, and then sleet hitting like a tin roof or something.
Shoot you in the face. At
Yeah,
times, it'd be-
and it would get colder in your room when you turn that on.
I've had to use that before because if I ever forget my fan, I can't sleep.
Yeah, I did that
Yeah,
when we went to convention.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
loaded that at convention and tried to sleep. It helped a little bit, but
It ain't the same.
no.
Yeah, if I tried
No
to turn
work
that
clothes.
when the hunters got on in mine, it'd get real cool in there because I'd be outside. My wife would run me off.
Yeah, Rain on a Tent and Rain Original.
You had a
I've
whole
got on there.
sleeping concoction there, didn't you?
Yeah. Oh, you can mix and match.
Well, is that the same thing y'all had that one time we went to was it at the convention where y'all turned all those sounds on? It sounded like a jungle in there. It was like
Yeah, that's.
Heard the monkeys.
yeah, it was like monkeys and it was like thunderstorm, like a tropical.
Yeah, sound like you was in a rainforest cafe.
Yeah.
The monkey swinging.
It was wild.
That's something different for him there. He had one of these. Nothing.
What temperature do y'all leave your house in year round?
You're going to be close to 70.
Really?
Yeah.
That's too hot.
Yeah, that's hot.
I'd say our house, I don't know, and we have gas heat, and I don't know if that makes a difference or not, because I think gas heat is hotter
It's
heat.
warmer heat, yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
I mean, if it's on 67, it's hot.
Well, now, in the summertime, it'll be 67, 68, somewhere in there. Wintertime, I want to be 70, 72, somewhere in that.
You got electric or gas heat?
I got gas heat.
Yeah.
72.
67, I mean, like, ours is 66 or 65. And,
65 is what I run mine.
Yeah, on the heat.
In the winter.
Yeah.
I can't afford it in the summer. I'm about 67 in the summer.
Yeah, we use 66, 67 too in the summertime. But
Well, the insulation in this house that we got now, man, it's fantastic.
yeah,
It never comes on. It just,
yeah. Same for my house too.
yeah.
It's we got a gas fireplace, and one day we just turned our heat off and we turned our fireplace and turned
Yeah,
it up on high,
never
and it
turn
was
on.
like 40-something degrees outside, and it was in a couple hours, and I looked and it was 77 in our house.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was hot.
It'll heat her up.
Yeah, but it was good cold outside. Then one time we even left our front door open a little bit and had the fire on. It was pretty nice. Kind of, I mean, it was counterintuitive, but it was kind of cool. Had
You're
a cool
fighting
breeze.
climate change
1
there.
foot
Yeah.
high.
You was trying to heat the outdoors.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You're the one who caused that storm.
He's
Yeah.
the problem.
Yeah, that fireplace we got, it will put out some heat. It'll run you out of the house.
Speaking of your house, you dodged a bullet a couple of nights ago, didn't you?
We did.
I gave him a heads up.
We had that was the night we had the Christmas party.
Yeah, I called
And
her.
there was one person there, and I think my mother-in-law, was in a rabbit suit. And then, of course, we were in a Harry and Marv. One guy was, he was Santa Claus riding Rudolph. We had another one in a narwhal, like off Elf. We did the favorite Christmas movie character. And we just thought if we get hit by a tornado,
Oh, can you imagine?
And the people come find us, and we're all dressed in these. People be like, "What in the world?"
Yeah, that was.
I didn't make the joke. Somebody else made the joke about a flying bunny going through there.
Ouch.
I didn't make the joke. Somebody else did. But
It's funny how
But
they
yeah, it was-
always
it
take
was-
the same path.
yeah. It always seemed to stay just a little bit south of me.
Yeah, just ever so slightly.
Just a little bit south of you. Do you know Mike Gower?
Yeah.
Was that there on the left right before you get to the trace
Yeah.
at the welding shop? I mean, we had to help pick up a shop that got knocked down
That's
4 or 5 years ago.
Uh-huh.
It seemed like they take the same stinking path there. I
Yeah,
don't know
there's
what.
right on up through Deerfield. And
Yeah,
There's
right
a
up.
there's a website you can go to that'll show every tornado
I
that
know.
touched down,
It's
and
cool.
they're constant.
You can actually get on. I don't know if any of y'all play on Google Earth, but you go down there around Tuscaloosa where them big ones came through back in 2011. You can still see
Still see them.
lines. Yeah, exactly where them things went. It's crazy.
See, the L5 that came through in '98 got my house.
Did it
And
really?
it came right on up through Lawrence County, Etheridge. And,
Yeah, we was living here then. That was the year we moved here.
Okay.
I remember that going. Look at that damn. That thing looked like a. I mean, it dug up the ground.
it did.
Looked like a bulldozer literally pushed
just
a foot down the dirt.
exactly.
Crazy.
About 100 yards in front of my house. Where it came over the hill and touched down again. It looked like you took a scoop and just dug it out, and then it started getting broader again.
It's wild.
But it was like a mile and a half wide right there. The damage was.
It was an F5, wasn't it?
It's wild to think. I mean, they're like a mile long when they touch down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it was.
Because you think of tornado, you think of just a
Like
little
little
twister.
funnel right there. Yeah. No.
That happened like in March, and the little wild onions were just coming up in the fields. And when it touched down, it had the wild onions over here, but where it touched, it was just pulling them right out of the ground. You could just see a path where it was building off of that. Unreal.
Yeah. And it's crazy, too, how it'll take one house and skip one, take another one.
Exactly.
And it's all right in the same line.
Yeah, we had 6 grain bins there. It pulled the number 5 right out from the other 2. We found it about 3 miles from where it was supposed to be.
Wow.
I want to say they found a check from somebody that lived in Etheridge, and they found it like 3 counties away or something.
Beaver's Sawmill, which is 3 or 4 miles from where my house is, they found some of his checks over in Lewisburg.
You think about that.
That's
insane.
traveling.
That's insane.
If you go back there behind the post office here in town, there's still a hood or something up in a tree. You seen that? Got it right behind the post office, just north of it. There's a tree there.
Oh,
got
yeah.
something.
It's right behind the eye doctor.
Yeah.
Rimke's
We need to get
office.
that down from there. Make a motion.
Hey, it's up there, buddy.
I know it.
I'm about to take a
Falls,
crane to
somebody
get
down
that song
there.
gun out of there.
Yeah, I had a wheelbarrow that my wife had bought the day before. And I was always pretty bad about it. If she had a wheelbarrow, I'd take it and be off with it. And anyway, I get home, and here on the side of this wheelbarrow has got Julie's wheelbarrow on the side of it. And the day before, she said, "Come here, I want to show you." She said, "You see that wheelbarrow? It's got my name on it. You stay away from it." Okay. Well, we get home that next day, and we're assessing the damage and looking around, and I find the handles to that wheelbarrow in the tree in front of the house. Well, I called her attention around there, and I said, "Hey, come here." I said, "You see that right there? You ain't taking too good a care of your wheelbarrow." Well, I was telling the people that story, and it was 6 months after that. I had a lady come in, and I was working at Farm Bureau at that time, and she comes in and said, and kind of grinned, and says, "Is your wife lost a wheelbarrow that's got her name on the side of it?" And I says, and I grinned. I said, "Well, yes, ma'am." She says, "Well, I know where it's at." Well, she lived about 6 miles from where I lived. She says, "It's down behind my house in a thicket down there." And I said, "Well, I'm coming to get it." Well, I went and got that wheelbarrow. And I come back, and it looked like you just took a can and wadded it up. And I carried it and put it back out there for it. I said, "Here's your wheelbarrow. I'll take better care of it this time." Yeah, I said, that was pretty good. But, a couple of days I could see out of my left eye again. But needless to say, it took that wheelbarrow out of there.
It's wild.
It is. Yeah, crazy how that works.
Tornadoes before Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're usually more active in the summer times, ain't they? Don't seem like
Yeah.
it's not as many
Yeah.
in the winter
Of course,
time.
the one that came through and hit Lutz was like the day before Christmas.
Yeah, right there at Christmas.
It's just that high pressure and low pressure mix. That's because it was, 65 or close to 70 one day, and the next day it's
Dropped.
20-something degrees.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm no meteorologist.
You're not being
Climate change.
No.
We can verify that with Ben.
Are you? What about Junior? Junior's a meteorologist too. Ain't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Inspiring.
We need to get to our hunting fishing section.
Yep. Where's the deer at, Brent?
In the woods.
They're still there. What about fields?
That joke will never get
Are they not
old.
in-
Every week.
Are they not in fields?
After they come out of the woods.
It depends on what time it is.
Yeah.
I think they're still chasing. I seen one the latter part of last week. No, it would have been the beginning of last week. 4 Point was chasing a doe, running her down.
Have y'all,
Yeah.
had any luck in the harvest yet?
Brent's he got one.
Brent got a younger deer.
I got a pick I got.
He got a baby.
Never got a pick like that. You said.
Good eating, though.
It's a spike.
I ain't never got a pick like that before. Can we hand it down?
No, you can't show the
I
camera.
don't know if you can show the camera now.
Oh
Oh, you got that one?
I ain't never got one like
Yeah.
that before.
Hmm.
The future's
I'll
bright.
let you know.
for my hunting property.
You don't hear something pretty wild?
No.
Or tell this on there, I guess. I mean, it's just pretty crazy. But my wife's family friends, they're with the husband. He's a big hunter too, and it was over for the Christmas party, and he said I had 2 bucks that were breeding, and he had a picture of them. I mean, sure enough.
They were trying to breed.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But I mean, that's pretty. I said, they must be getting desperate. I guess he's running out of does. But,
Younger bucks.
no, well, they were about 3.5 years old.
Transgender.
It must be. Must be. I tell you.
Change the subject.
Yeah.
Moving right
There's
along.
no good way for this one.
Moving
to
right
go.
along.
That
Pretty
one,
wild.
we better stop there.
I was going to show the camera this picture if I can find it. It was I had 2 does fighting. Oh, there we go. See if I can see that. Yep.
Sure enough.
See that?
That's cool.
Yeah, they're at Brent's property. I was walking out there and I seen a big old deer down there in the bottom of the field, and I got my binoculars, and she was looking at me trying to figure out what I was, and I got my binoculars up, and I guess she had a phone, and she was trying to figure out what I was, make sure I wasn't any danger, and then as soon as I got binoculars up, that little phone was on its back legs trying to get its mama, playing, and she was trying to save its life, but
It's pretty neat. I got to see
he was up there trying to mess with it.
I got to see a doe like that in action at my house. I had a dog that got too close to her fawn, but she was out there putting a herd on him.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that time.
They can put a smacking on you.
I never forget that time. Hunter's dog
That boxer
had a
right
boxer, and we pulled in the driveway. As soon as we pulled in, there was a doe and a fawn standing down there in the lower part of the yard. And as soon as we pulled in, he was going to act like he was the big dog and kind of impress us, and he was going to run them off. He took out a and there's a thicket right there, and he took off in that thicket. He just barking. It went 2 seconds later. Here he come back out, and that mama doe was right on his tail. Ran him back. He didn't stop. He got back on the porch.
He had a different sound about him coming
Yeah,
out.
he did. He was a big dog running him off. But sure enough, here she come out, and them ears pinned back. He was back on the porch, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He didn't stop.
No,
He was booking.
Yeah,
he broke a speed of sound coming back.
he sure did. That was pretty good. And at one time, my mom's wiener dog, which he thinks he's 250 pounds and 6 foot tall. I mean, he thinks he's a big dog, and of course he ain't 6 inches tall.
Sleeps
About,
under a
he's
heated
about a
blanket.
foot and a half wide, foot and a half long, but he thinks he's a big dog. But neighbor had a big bull mastiff. I mean, this is a 200-pound dog, And that bull mastiff would come down the yard to use the bathroom, just marking his territory, and he was showing them he was still boss. But that wiener dog would get right on his heels, just just letting him have it. But that one time, that bull mastiff, he wheeled around. That little wiener dog tucked and run.
Just showing signs of intelligence here.
Yeah. I think he realized real quick that he wasn't as big. He must have saw his reflection in his eyes or something.
It was one bite for that dog.
Oh, yeah.
Tear your ankles off.
I mean, the head on that bull mastiff was,
Oh.
I mean, it was bigger than a basketball.
That wouldn't even made a good bite.
No. No, he thought he was.
I remember the first time I
telling him
seen
what.
one of them, I was in like a sporting goods store. Might have been in Cabela's or something. And a guy come through, a big old guy, and he had a dog with him that was like that. The head on it was huge, and it was about to his hip.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was huge.
They are big.
Big old swole neck.
Everybody's taking their dogs everywhere now.
Yeah.
Lord, you can't go in a store and I guess there's that many service animals out there. I don't know.
Well, they just put the
The vest on them.
yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I was in an airport one day and I seen this. But
That's Brent.
do
Yeah,
what?
that's
You
what
got
Brent
one?
does. They
There's
put a
about this
vest on their dog.
20-year-old couple in there, and the husband, he's real sweet looking, but her boyfriend, whatever it was, he was sipping on a Starbucks coffee, and he had his little emotional support dog. But literally, it said emotional support on the vest, and I wanted to grab that little old girl and say, look, he's probably not the man of your dreams. I don't think he's going to jump up if somebody breaks in the house.
Yeah.
My
Babe,
bad.
go check
I'll shut
that.
up now.
That's what he says. Babe, go check out what that noise was.
Honey, go get the door.
Yeah, somebody's here.
Do we have a baseball bat around?
Yeah. Yeah. And we circle back around to our hunting and fishing report brought to you by Lawson's Outdoor.
So speaking of your self-defense,
Speaking of your
Ooh,
self-defense,
that's good.
Lawson's
That's
has got everything you need down there to keep you safe and secure.
Do you have pepper spray?
I'm sure they do.
Sawed-off shotguns.
Absolutely. Yep.
I don't have any of
We
those.
can make arrangements.
Whatever you need, Lawson's has got it. Be sure and go check them out. The deer still.
Shotguns and saws.
Bucks are, I'm trying to give the
Ruby
fishing,
Ridge
hunting
your
and fishing
own deal up
report
there?
now, y'all. Hold on a minute. Hunting and fishing report.
You're losing control.
I know it.
I had a
think
question.
There we go. I cut their mics off. All right, now the hunting and fishing report brought to you by Lawson's Outdoor. The deer are still in the woods. Bucks are still looking for does, more desperate than ever. Be sure and get out in the woods and check out Lawson's. They'll have everything you need to get you in the woods and get you ready. And we'll bring the guys back on.
I had a question.
All right, go ahead.
He sounds different when you can hear him.
Oh, yeah, I don't like it. So it's to have a shotgun, you got to have at least an inch barrel
For
for
what?
a smooth bore.
18, ain't it?
18 inch, yeah. But a rifled gun, well, it all stemmed from I wanted a shotgun attachment to go underneath my AR. That's where all this come from. Would that not be cool to have a little sawed-off shotgun underneath your AR?
Well, that's where you just get a sawed-off shotgun and roll of duct tape.
Yeah, but sawed-off shotgun's illegal. It's got to be 18 inches or longer for a smooth bore. But a slug gun, by the ATF's definition, is not considered a shotgun.
Yep.
So
They
I
can be
think I
shorter.
found a loophole.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll close that up soon. And then you'll be a felon.
I see jail time in his life.
the brace ordeal got overturned.
Yeah.
The brace ordeal got overturned. Did y'all see that?
I did not. Did it really? For the AR pistols. So it's no longer illegal?
Correct.
I didn't see that. I knew they were
talking
meeting.
about bump stocks?
No, they
the
had
pistol brace.
the ban on if your barrel's under 16 inches long, you can't have a brace. Or you can't have a stock on it. It's
To keep
you
it as
got to be
technically a
it has to be the the pistol
Yeah.
brace.
Yeah.
But they made it to where you can't even have that for a little while, and then now that just got overturned. So now you can have braces on your AR
When did
pistols
that get
again.
overturned?
Which the ATF is a joke, and it's a infringement against our Second Amendment right.
Amen.
Just like Ruby Ridge. Sorry.
Huh?
Just like Ruby Ridge. But I'll shut up.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know
I'm
Ruby
not-
Ridge? Dude, you've got to.
We're
that
not politicians, Travis.
Listen. You got to look up Ruby Ridge.
Okay.
Gotta look.
Remind me of that.
It has to do with sawed-off shotguns and ATF, and
Okay. I have to watch
it's a
that.
great story.
Because I think I can saw off a rifle. Because you could still shoot buckshot out of a rifled shotgun. So, try that.
I actually made my boys watch a documentary on Ruby Ridge, but this one was told from the side of the FBI.
Yeah.
So my kids were like, that guy was wrong, the FBI was right. And I was like, just wait. So then we watched the other one from his side. It's a totally different story. So,
But I was showing a house one time, and it was in his basement. And I'm not going to give too much information, but he had like a to-do list on his wall there, and it was stuff. And then, like, the third down the list said, saw off my shotgun. That's a true story. I don't know if he just put that up there, for a joke or people coming by, but house was in Summertown.
what's that have to,
Almost saying.
we're not politicians. What's that have to do with anything? Good Lord.
See, Ruby Ridge, that's a subdivision behind the golf course, right?
Yeah.
Is it?
You ain't never heard of Ruby Ridge? How do y'all not know Ruby Ridge? That was like a huge Waco, Texas.
Yeah.
It was right after Ruby Ridge. It was like big time Bill Clinton, FBI, overreach, all that stuff. How in the world? That was big time stuff. Back in the
Watch
90s.
I was working that day.
I didn't watch the news.
That's right.
We got a $25 Lawson's gift card that we need to give away. Caller number 3 or 4, y'all decide.
Just make them tell you. Tell them. You think I make us tell? They have to tell us what they're going to buy with the gift card. I'd like to know what somebody's plans are.
Caller number 3, and you got to tell us what you want to buy. All right. Good morning. You are caller number 1. We're looking for caller number 3. And the phone lines are still lighting up. Good morning. You're caller number 2. We're looking for caller number 3.
And the next one is the
And
winner.
the next one is the winner. Here we go. Good morning. You're on there with the United Country Boys. Who do we have on the line?
Randy Weeks.
Mr. Weeks. All right. You are lucky caller number 3, Mr. Randy. What are you going to get with that gift card for Lawson's?
A pair of overalls.
A pair of overalls. Well, there you go. We sure appreciate you listening in. Just go down to Lawson's, give them your name, and they'll get you that gift card, okay?
I appreciate what y'all do, gentlemen. I
Yes,
love
sir.
y'all to death.
Absolutely. Thank you for listening. God bless.
God bless y'all.
There you go.
Overalls.
Mr. Weeks,
I mean, a
faithful
portion of
listener.
overalls. You probably can't find overalls for $25.
Yeah, there you go.
Like
Yeah,
Dad's
have another
Christmas
gift
stuff.
card next week.
If you just keep saving them up,
Yeah,
you
boy.
can eventually get them.
I go to the outlet store.
Need a pair of coveralls this morning.
Yeah.
Insulated
coverall.
Lawson's has got overalls and coveralls. See them for all your clothing needs. They got everything. I mean,
You know what? Y'all need the
vests,
Sitka.
jackets.
Y'all need Sitka overalls.
I've got some.
You got some? Do you have any?
I got
Yes.
bibs.
Oh,
Man, you're behind.
y'all need Sitka underwear is what y'all need.
I've got it.
You got it?
Anything else?
Y'all need Sitka earrings. You've got them?
I don't have them, but they're on the way.
He got Sitka panties, I bet.
I don't think they sell those. But if they did,
You'd have some.
I get some for my wife.
Hey,
We also sell real estate.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Changing subjects.
yeah.
You wouldn't know.
We're going to leave our panty section of the show and get over to the real estate side. We do sell real estate. Anybody thinking about buying or selling real estate, we'd love to help you. We'll take good care of you. And look us up. Hit us up. 931-244-7126 is the office, and you can reach any of us from there. But we offer free market analysis for your property, and we offer unmatched marketing for your property. We advertise lifestyle properties. We sell the what over the where, and we have means to get your property out there in front of more buyers than anyone else can, which in turn will get you more money for your property. So give us a call if you're thinking about selling. We'd love to work with you, and we'll take good care of you.
We do get serious every now and then.
We do get serious when it comes to real estate.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll still crack a joke or two, but we're highly trained.
Well, we have national marketing, local expertise.
Yeah, we have a specific set of
I
skills.
you took the words out of my mouth. A very specific set of skills.
Steels?
Steels.
You still messed it up. You got to put it to the
We got
teals.
steels.
What a great movie, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that movie.
We went back and watched all three of them not long ago.
I've never seen any. There's more than one.
You ever seen The
Yeah.
Family Guy?
We're
How
talking
many
about Taken,
Takens
right?
are there?
Yeah, there's a Taken 1, 2, and 3.
I know what I've been doing this
Have you ever seen
weekend.
The Family Guy
Really,
edition
all
of
of them
that?
are good.
Yeah, Meg's going to get taken, and Peter says, first of all, panic. He said, go underneath the bed, leave your feet sticking out. And he says, they're going to take them. They're going to take me. And then you can hear her scream, and then he gets on the phone, breathing heavy. Peter says, I lack a certain set of skills, and I will never find you.
Yeah. Oh, me.
Great movie. Great movie.
Yeah, they are. Yep. Like I said, there is 3 of them. I'm trying to think. I mean, of course, I think maybe the third one they all get taken.
Second one, they take his wife, right?
Thought his wife had died or something.
I think it is.
Spoiler alert.
Well,
I
somebody
bet he
get
gets
taken.
them back. Yeah. Guaranteed.
Yeah. Yeah.
About like what's that movie just came out about the trafficking not too long ago?
Oh yeah, I didn't see that.
The Sound of Freedom.
The Sound of Freedom.
I never seen that. I
I
want
want to see that.
That's
too.
good stuff.
Yeah. Did y'all ever watch the movie The Blind?
I did.
Yeah.
I never seen
did?
it.
Phil Robertson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
Dude, when he makes old Terry Bradshaw put a bag over his head so he
Went
can
fishing.
find his fishing spot.
Yeah.
That's serious.
That's some serious stuff right there.
For people who don't know, they played at Louisiana Tech. Was that right?
Yep.
Yeah. And Phil Robertson actually started over Terry Bradshaw as the starting quarterback. But even Terry Bradshaw said later on, he was in the interview with, what's that guy's name? King? Is that a guy's name that used to do all the interviews? I think it was him. Larry King?
Larry King, yeah.
I think it was with him. But anyways, they said, did Phil Robertson really start over you in college? And he said, he did. And he said, was he really that much better? And he said, at the time, he was better. And he said, do you think he could have went on and played NFL football? He said, if he cared as much about football as he did about hunting, he would have been one of the best quarterbacks there was. But all he wanted to do was fish and hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said he'd stop practice if there was a flock of geese flying by or something like that. He was the freaking quarterback and would stop practice so he could watch them geese fly, see where they were heading. That's dedicated right there.
Yeah.
We're going to whoop it out, try to call him in.
Yeah, but if you haven't seen that movie, everybody needs to see it. Yeah.
It's a redemption
really good.
story.
It is. It is. And it's if it's even on YouTube, you can go on there for a few dollars, I believe. And
I think we got it off maybe Amazon Prime or it wasn't much, and we bought it for like 10. I think it was 10. I don't know how much it was. Maybe $10.
we bought it on YouTube too. We watched it again at the house. We'll have a watch party one day. We'll come by and watch it.
We'll put it up here for our show. So I'll watch it.
Have a movie day.
We'll stream it.
Yeah. We could do
And
that.
the craziest part is his wife stayed with him. That blew my mind.
That is.
That's a stand by your man story
Yeah.
right there. They don't make them like that hardly anymore.
Yeah.
No, not at all. Yeah, that's a good testimony though with that family and all they've been through. But yeah, she stuck by him all the way there, all the way until he kicked her out,
Yeah. It was
and then
his
he came
fault.
back and she took him back.
Yeah.
Yep.
She had every right. Never come
Oh
back.
yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Cool story though. Just a few more minutes here. Everybody want to give their phone numbers out, or just give out the office number again. You can reach us all through the office. You can call 931-244-7126, and through our directory you can reach any of us. But we would love to help you sell or buy real estate. Give us a shot. We'll work hard for you and take good care of you. Anything else?
We got a lot of buyers on standby wanting some property. Need some listings. If you're thinking about selling, give us a call. We'll be happy to help.
Even if you're on the fence, if you're trying to gather as much information to see if you want to sell your property, knowing the value of it and what it would bring on the market can maybe help you make that decision. And we do the free compared market analysis. Come out to your property, tell you what it's worth for free.
No pressure, right?
No
That's
pressure.
it. Yeah.
The only time we get paid is if the property sells. We have no other fees. All this stuff, it's at the first of it, that's all free.
Absolutely. Give us a shot. All right. We'll close out in order of prayer. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day and every day that you bless us with. Lord, we pray over our listeners today. Lord, pray you watch over them and keep them healthy and safe. Lord, we thank you for all your many blessings, but we thank you above all for your Son Jesus, who left heaven to come to earth and die on the cross for our sin, where he paid the sin debt and rose again the third day. And now, Lord, we can have a right relationship with you through your Son Jesus. We're thankful for him. Watch over us today in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
We're going to close out with some Brooks and Dunn. This song is called Believe, one of their best ones. We appreciate y'all listening and tune in next week. Hear us again. Thank y'all and God bless.